It's the 9 most horrific English words in the English language, alright? I'm with the government and I'm here to help. If you hear that, you know you need to start running. But if you have guns, of course, use them. Because if you hear that, that's socialism creeping up on your ass. You know, socialism's not welcome in my life. Alright, I gotta put this thumbnail up.
I'm lying about that. Peter, I'm out of crackers. I'm gluten-free. So what I need you to do is go to a
YouTube.
What the hell? No.
Channel. My channel. Give me a desktop site, please. Oh my god, that's gonna piss me off.
Gonna piss you off.
My Discord keeps relogging, and every time it does that, I want to throw a hammer at somebody. Until they drop dead. What? You didn't hear that. Those words didn't come out of my mouth. Nate? Nate?
What?
Need I remind you, I have several guns in my house that I will use.
Yay!
On you.
I am masturbating to that. Of course I would.
Now my SoundCloud doesn't want to work. I just want to listen to music while I stream, damn it. Is my stream still going? Or is my internet just dying again? Okay, we're still going. Why isn't my SoundCloud working? What the fuck? Oh, I had the volume all the way down. Fuck. We don't speak of that. Anyone who speaks of that will be hung by their balls on a fucking wind turbine. Damn it, my Discord's doing that thing again. Nate, you didn't happen to hear that, did you?
What did you say?
Nothing. I didn't say anything about hanging someone by their balls on a wind turbine. What are we talking about? Hey, it would give them a good use, seeing how they've failed to do anything useful for us. I mean, if you look at California with their fucking rolling blackouts. If that's not proof of failure, I don't know what is.
Robert, could I produce sperm with one ball?
I don't know. Ask Hitler. He had one testicle. That's not a joke.
Cause I am...
That's not a joke. He lost one of them. I think he lost his right one during World War One. It was either left or right.
I lost my left. Robert, if he lost his right, then he'll have a complete set.
I don't even want to know what the fuck you're talking
Because
about.
I lost my left one during Earth.
What is it stuck in your? Is it stuck in your mom? I'm curious. Is it stuck in your mom? Because where else would it fucking go?
No, I have to chop it off.
What are you, trans? Alright, good.
I don't have a vagina.
Good. We do not promote
I'm not like...
we do not promote new foolish traditions here. We stay completely traditional with the old.
I'm not able to get into... Bro.
You know what? I think some Nintendo music would do nicely. Only problem is I can't play it over the thing, or else... Well, you saw what happened to SML. They almost got screwed. I could be next. No thanks.
Well, I'm probably gonna play some apps.
I'm pretty sure that's fine.
Wait, Robert.
That's a tree. Okay.
Is apps the remember song?
Yes, we remember our fallen military soldiers. That song. You disrespect that song in front of me, I don't have much respect for you. So, word of advice, don't fucking disrespect that song in front of me.
Now, Hitler would disrespect that song.
Hitler is Hitler. He disrespected anything and anyone who was American.
Oh,
Hitler.
bad enough. Obama was loaded with a bunch of cancer. There's a bunch of people saying, fucking this, fucking that, goddamn this, goddamn that, and then dude, I did this, did this, did this. Like, did you do it or did you not do it?
Obama hated America, so I hate him.
You did it. Holy
Dude, Adrian.
what?
Obama hated America, so I hate him.
I hate America in general. Fuck America. What it's turned into is a shithole. The military is a bunch of pussies.
It is a shithole. I love my country, but it is a shithole.
Go back to the 70s and a little bit further back into the 60s and 50s and we're fine.
Dude, 80s though.
America needs to burn.
We need someone like Reagan.
He's a complete asshole with no regard for any human life whatsoever. Yes.
No. Reagan was a true American.
No, actually Reagan wasn't. He was an American.
What the fuck?
Can you anybody think Robert Kennedy was a fucking war? Yeah, weird.
Ooh, snacks.
We need Trump.
Yo, I'm very curious on who's going to be the Republican primary for 24.
What now?
I'm very curious for who the Republican primary for 2024 is going to be.
I'm gonna tell you right now, they've already shot Trump out of a window on that one. He will never run again.
Maybe.
No, they already have. I'm telling you. You know, hold on, wait a second.
You know what I'd like to see, though? I'd like to see DeSantis. Up there.
Robert, are you in your world?
Yeah.
It's not loading for me.
That is not my problem. I have to do this differently, but I don't know how I want to do it.
We found out a couple nights ago that the guy that's taking care of my second-born wants to adopt our kid.
Scaffolding.
Likes the number, and this is his excuse for it. He likes the number 13, and if he has my child added to the list of his kids, he will have 13 kids.
What the hell?
Blessing. And he's got a 3-story house and is a pastor, which means he's laundering money from the fucking church. You know what tithing is, don't you? Where you give money to the church to spread outward and build more churches, which honestly is a good thing.
Yes.
Take him all that money for him fucking self.
Ah, yes. Corrupt pieces of shit.
My born that I had to give to my older sister when she was taking care of my second-born because I didn't have a crib for her at the time. That was Ilana, my firstborn's crib. You know what he tells me when I ask if I can get it back? He says no, because we have to keep a crib on each floor of our house. And we were like, how many floors you got? He said 3. I was like, are you fucking serious? You got 3 floors and you have to have a crib on each because you're that...
What are you going to use 3 floors of house for?
Then they said, and I quote, we've been praying for a 13th kid.
What are you
And
going to...
you know, he said he's never done any of the kind of work I've done when I told him what I do for a living. I said, good, and you never will ever be able to do the kind of work I do. You know what nickname I got recently at the job that I do?
What?
because I can lift 400 pounds by myself from a sitting position.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Literally a fucking pack mule. When they take me out there, I pick up everything that's heavy. Those dudes can't lift shit without me. It's ridiculous, dude. I looked at him up and down his scrawny ass. I was like, you, a father? You look like a 40-year-old fucking punk-ass dyke. You look like you got a V between your legs. I'm just saying, and there's a V, but there ain't no L.
Oh, God.
Better take an L, though. You know, the funniest shit is when we walked into Walmart, you know, we were there for a little bit, and then he walks in right in front of us, and when him and his wife saw me and my wife, and they had our baby with them, they fucking booked it out of the Walmart. And when I say booked it, I mean, like, they full out sprinted away from us. Like, they sprinted away, and I ran after him. My wife thought I was going to end up going to jail. She was crying because she thought I was going to kill his ass.
Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, hey, it is my history. It's what I'm known for. But the funniest shit was, when I went after him, I yelled his name. I said, "Hey, Billy." And he turns around and goes, and looks back at me, all fucking scared. And his wife, it looked like they shit their pants. Like, I mean, what would you do if you saw somebody that's a little over 200 pounds at almost 5 foot 11 walking towards you, just solid bulk like a bull?
Interesting.
Yeah, and that's what most people fail to realize. They build like a fucking pickup truck. Not to mention the fact that, hey babe, you remember Ed's wood burning stove that he's got that's 1,000 pounds?
Wait, who?
My buddy Ed.
Oh, I thought you said Bernie. I was gonna be like, wait, hold on.
He has 1,000-pound wood burning stove. And he told me, you know, you can try and lift it, but I wouldn't recommend it. You're going to knock it out of alignment. He said, in fact, you know what? Fuck this. I already know you can lift it. Don't lift it.
Well, that's interesting.
You remember that? He told me not to lift it. He said, don't lift it because I would end up knocking it out of alignment on the things. They had it hooked up to a piece that goes into the ceiling, the vent. They had it set as straight as they could get it, even though it was at an angle. And if I had lifted it like that, it would have thrown all of it off. We had this pool water pump Sunday this past weekend. I was out working at that same pool job, and David, my employer, my boss, buddy of mine actually, he's still my boss, calls me over from the other guy that I was helping and said, "Hey, Adrian, you come for a second?" And he's sitting there, you know, bottom of the deck. I look at what he's dealing with, and he's got this big ass 400-pound water pump, just loaded with stands, you name it, just heavy as shit. He tried lifting it with me, and it got my way, so I told him to back off. And there's 2 prongs on each side that I grabbed from, and I had to pull the shit, and I lifted it a foot off the ground, raised it up, and he was trying to put it in this tray that had a dip in it, because on the side of the little pump, there's it looks like a propane tank basically, but there's a little nozzle. It's like a water exit tube. What it does is it's a drain for the thing, and it had to sit over that dip in the tray. And he couldn't get it in there for the life of him. And then he had me put it on top of a wooden crate to prop it, and said, "You know, get the pry bar." He said, "You know, never mind. We got a pry bar over here, and I got a real pry bar." So I'm looking at him, I'm like, okay. I'm thinking he's gonna come back with like, you know, a mid-sized arm-length crowbar.
Brings a fucking massive crowbar out.
Fucking, he pulls out a fucking walking stick or a little hiking cane. As tall as I was, I said, "Pry bar? You mean death weapon?"
Death weapon.
I said,
Yo, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. You gotta do what you gotta do, you know.
Dude, and he was sitting there trying to figure it out. So I was like, you know what, give me the pry bar. So I took the pry bar from him. I put the flat head side underneath the crate, and I lifted it that way. Because he tried lifting it from the top boards, which was going to rip it out. I said, no, hold on, I got an idea. And I put that side, that didn't work, and then I did the other side with the curl, pried it downward, and it lifted the thing up like it was no trouble.
Amazing.
It was fucking stupid because I went over there expecting him to just need me to hold something for him. He wanted me to hold something, all right. Butthole. But yeah, I think it was the week before that when I worked with him. He said, "Hey, strong back, you come over here." Is what he tells Mario, the guy we're working with at the time. He says, "Hey, you using strong back?" I'm sitting there thinking, what are they talking about? Is this like a rank? Is this like a military for maintenance crews? What is this?
What the fuck? Why would that?
Fucking stupid. Idiots. Billy ran from me. That pissed me off. I mean, that is what it is. I told him, I told my sister what his wife did to my mom, because my mom was right there with me. Because we all three went into Walmart, me, her, and my wife. And, Mandy, the guy's wife, as a kid, started disrespecting my mom. And she's like 15 years younger than her, 10 years younger than her, something like that. Acting like she knows all this different shit, insulting my mom. I told my oldest sister that. My oldest sister hates my mom. She said, oh, hell no. She messed with mom, it's on. I'm like, cat fight? Possible ancestral titty pop? What? What now? You're gonna seem like a nipple pop out of the
Fuck.
Wait a minute. I'm muting him now. There we go.
Who the fuck is pinging? I'll turn this on. Zake's just in here pinging. Oh, hey, Zake. How did I know? How did I know it was Zake when I just heard the fake ping noises?
I'm saying I don't like complicated things like profile pictures.
Zake, I know you.
I'm pretty chill, so if you want the...
I don't like you.
Zake, really?
Yes.
Who the fuck kicked me?
Zake.
Dude, nah. He doesn't want me reading that pussy shit that he put up.
Dude, Nate just fucking threw your ass under the bus.
Hey, I'll always throw Zake's ass under the bus.
Hey, you better be careful. You might end up throwing the wrong person under the bus one day, Nate.
Be careful, he's special ed.
No.
And I'll throw your ass under this wall. See, I moved him to casual too, so now he's under the call.
He keeps kicking people.
Scar.
Huh?
Why am I not
moved him
surprised?
under the call.
I shouldn't
As soon
expect
as he's
anything
still
else coming from a
talking,
12-year-old.
I can see the green circle lighting up. He doesn't know he's in
Top
casual
hat.
too.
Top hat.
Yeah.
You have a spare fedora?
Fedora? I don't wear fedoras. I wear top hats. I need to get myself a top hat. I fancy a top hat right now. I really want one.
I need one.
I do too.
We're gonna be the top hat gang.
Damn fucking A, right?
Dude, we were young. I remember that. That was our pitbull blood. Send that picture to me.
What picture?
No, not you. You gonna send it to me? Dude, Bud was...
Remember when if you had the move permission, you could join
we had
any
a
single
send that
channel?
right there. Yeah, I'm gonna send you a picture of our old puppy. It was a pitbull puppy we rescued. His name was Bud.
Was he cute?
he's fucking adorable. The dog would have been huge though. He'd have
Nate,
been like
you
over
cannot
100
have my
pounds,
roll.
shit, which was it's crazy, dude. His paw, like the way you tell how big
All
they're
right,
gonna
new
get
day. Time to change
is
my
by looking at
nickname.
how much skin they've got and the size of their paws because they have to grow into them. And I'm not kidding. Like that dog's paws were about as big as my hands.
Wow.
Dude, like in the middle part of my hand, if I ball my
Nate
hand
no
up into
longer
a
has
fence,
my
that's how
roll.
big this dog's
It's his roll
paws
for
are.
him. I mean, not his roll, my roll.
He's fucking huge.
Only I can have this roll, and I remove anyone who tries to add it.
Oh
Give
yeah.
me a minute. Okay, there we go. I saved it. I'm gonna send it right quick.
Entire auto logs is
There you
literally
go.
me.
Look in your DMs, Tophat.
Me.
All right.
Also, you too, Nate. If you want to see
The
it.
entire auto log is literally me, Nate, Casey, and Scott.
I actually want to see it.
Do you see how big the bottom area of his legs are, where his paws are?
Holy shit.
He's got fucking saucer feet. You can't see him, but you get the idea, don't you?
Yeah.
He was only a couple months old then.
Damn.
No!
Zeke, sneezing's illegal.
He's that big, huh?
Fuck you, COVID
I
isn't
don't think I can send
Steven,
it.
isn't a COVID system.
This is him when we
Now
first
it's
found him. He was malnourished, but
Nate.
listen this one,
Nate.
dude.
Sneezing indicates that biting gave you the coronavirus.
Nate.
Yeah,
Nate.
this is him when we first
What?
found him. He was malnourished, but he liked curling his feet up under him. That's what he looked like though when he was skinny,
Wow.
and even you could tell he was skinny when he stood up.
Holy
I
hell.
want to eat him.
Dude, puppies grow hella fast.
COVID cases aren't even COVID cases aren't even that high. They've been going. They are on a downward
Yeah, I
trend
don't know
right
if I
now.
can send the video, but this dog, I'm trying to find it. This dog,
For all the people that complain about not being able to return to normality, I've been living the normal life for quite a while, and I'm doing fine. I get the occasional person try to tell me to put my mask on, and I just tell them no,
Okay,
fuck
so
off
the
right now.
UK, they had a spike, and then they had a
yeah,
flat.
that one. You won't
And then
believe
they had
what
a
I looked like when I was 19.
And now they're just averaging like 20,000 cases a day, so
I
it's
still
not
have a picture.
Dude, Adrian, if you compare a picture of me, if you compare,
Australia, bro, what's still happening to Australia?
Not 19.
if you compare a picture of me when I was 12 compared to me right now being 18,
You
I
guys
look,
literally have 3,000 cases.
I look so tiny when I'm 12 years old.
This is how big Bud was at only a couple months old. You could tell his head's almost as big as mine.
New Zealand, your COVID cases are really good. Actually, New Zealand had
At a couple months old, Tophat, look.
New Zealand just had a
What's
COVID
up?
spike. They have 30 cases now.
Ha-
We're averaging 0.
See how big his
What
fucking
about,
head is.
France? How's France doing?
Holy hell.
He'd have been massive. Yeah, you were hot. Here's something.
Yo, the military base outside my house is playing taps right now.
But,
Now? What about it?
The military base, a couple miles down the street, is playing taps. Oh shit. You don't know what taps is?
no.
What is that?
It's the song that's played to remember fallen military.
Oh wow, that's cool. I don't remember it.
Come on, everyone has to know what taps is.
Oh, okay.
Everyone should be required to know what taps is.
I was talking to my wife. I wasn't talking to you.
Oh, no.
Sent me a picture of her when she was, where is that at? Okay, yeah, it was downtown Columbia. You said they're playing taps?
Yeah.
Is it like loud where you can hear them?
Yeah. I like it though.
If everyone who
Good times.
died of COVID lived in a single city,
Hey, shit ain't like it used to be,
in
though.
the United States.
Yeah.
Okay. Minecraft is done being a bitch.
See, the problem with today is nobody has a backbone. They're all pussies.
Minecraft done being a bitch, but I said, but
I
you
didn't know
weren't.
how it's bigger than almost bigger than Minneapolis.
Got him.
Dang.
Fuck Minneapolis.
See a monkey with 2 carrots in his mouth?
Top 50 biggest cities. Ah,
What, Zeke?
the city of Kansas more popular.
Yeah, I'm gonna post a picture of
The city
what
of
is it?
Kansas more
George
popular
Floyd.
than New Orleans.
The criminal.
Sat on. Yay.
Back when I used to shave my face.
Why are there such big
Dude, I
Texas
remember
cities
being
I've never heard of in my life?
Zeke, Texas is its own thing at this point. Like, nobody talks about us.
What now?
That's a thing I've noticed really quickly is nobody talks about Texas.
And I just
Except for the crazy people who think abortion's okay. They talk about Texas, but...
cities formerly over.
Dude, my middle fingers were massive. Holy
And
shit.
all these, that's sad.
My hands are bigger than my mom's by a lot.
Wilmington, Delaware, no. Dang, so many people moved out of Wilmington.
You know what's very interesting to me? The fact that people still think COVID cases really matter.
I'm sorry.
In the end, the cases don't matter. Maybe the deaths do, but the cases, they don't really matter.
Yours don't matter at all either.
Like how there's
tell you
all
why,
these like
there's
big,
a few of them.
there's like all these big cities, giant skylines and stuff. Omaha, Nebraska.
Omaha, Nebraska. Do you guys even have... Okay. Zeke. Do you have one skyscraper?
Technically,
Oh, this is a good song I'm listening to.
Nate, what are you listening to?
Comatose by Skillet.
I'm listening to This Is My Country.
Trash reject crap.
Reject modernity, embrace tradition.
These photos that I'm looking at and sharpened it. For carrying a metal wooden stake around the road. Yeah, I remember that. I was a Harry Potter. I'm a guardian. That's the fucking mouth of. Isn't that one of me? I just want to show them how big the middle finger was. Dude, I'm not kidding. This was me at 19.
we have.
I didn't realize how big my middle fingers were.
We have
You're gonna
two,
die laughing.
we have
You're gonna
two
see it.
skyscrapers in
This
Omaha.
guy's like a supermarket, but for
There's
work.
You want to see what I fucking looked like when I was 12?
sure send it to me.
Here, I'll post in chill chat.
Dude, wanna look at children?
This is me at 12. Look how tiny I was.
God, you look like you fit perfectly into my class. Here's Zeke at 12.
Oh.
Here's me at 12. I have it on my
Whoa, that's
camera.
loud. Holy hell.
Oh, wait. I mean, it was 12. Yeah, I'm playing
Wow.
with my girlfriend gave me.
That's what
What?
I looked like at 19 when I cleaned myself up.
Hey, nice rock.
Oh, thanks.
Can I eat it?
My girlfriend gave this to me.
What rock?
I rock. Zeke has a rock.
Apple be like, we are now introducing the new product for your sidewalk landscape.
The I rock.
I rock.
Not the country. Not the country, not the country.
$100 per rock. Bag not included. Rocks sold separately. You must assemble the rock by yourself.
Rocks are designed to wear out after 2 years, so you come and buy a new one and give us more money.
Oh, that's also in downtown.
So I went to go change my phone from a 12-hour system to 24 military time, and I discovered that apparently my time zone was set to Chicago. I don't live in that hellhole. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh.
Alright, the tallest building to...
He died. Okay, hang on. What if I did this? Oh, my Discord is completely dead. Hi, new sub. Welcome. Welcome to the channel.
Zink left when he saw my beard.
I thought I died.
I think he used peanut butter and jelly. Nate, stop! It's creepy.
What is Nate doing? I can't see his camera.
His lips! He looked at me and he started licking his lips. It's fucking nasty. Stop.
Oh.
Hannibal Lecter.
Cannibal. Yeah, I bet you if you ask him what that was, he wouldn't be able to answer that question, Adrian. Nate, who's Hannibal Lecter? You know who that is? He has no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. Whoa. Okay.
Because, dude, I've been working on that thing.
Respect. I respect that.
I cleaned it off. I've done everything but pyro shine it.
Hey, it's fine, man. It's fine.
That I needed of. So, hold on. Let me see if I can get this open. That's the grease I got.
Robert, my Xbox Live just ran out.
That seems like a you issue. See, I play on mobile, so, yeah, I don't have to pay for that.
Brake parts cleaner, Valvoline, heavy duty.
Brake parts cleaner works for a lot of things. That's how I would get a bunch of oil and shit off my driveway when I was done working on a car.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I've done everything but shine the tire, carb swap, and then swap out the exhaust pipe. I think it's still there, but I'm going to show you anyway. You want to see where a trash bag got melted to my exhaust?
What the fuck?
I backed it up into the house one day, and it got stuck on a trash bag. The trash bag just fucking melted.
That sounds amazing.
Get my impact right there. Toss it over here, if you don't mind. It's like right up under here. It's still barely there, but it's still noticeable. You see that little brown shit?
Oh shit.
That's a trash bag.
Did you have fun?
this pipe out though. I don't know if you can see this, but if you look, can you see like two nuts and one of them's missing and there's like a screw exposed?
Yeah.
Like right up under here, actually. My bad. You see it?
Yeah.
It's like these big old bolts that are. One of them's like, you see right there?
Yes.
So Robert, I'm playing on my phone. Minecraft on my phone now.
What, Nate?
And Adrian is muted. Everything is right with the world.
Nate, you're hilarious. We've got.
Top hat. You see that bolt right there?
Yeah.
That big golden bolt? You see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, there's not one on the other side. I don't know if you can. You see, there's nothing on the other side.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Robert, are you still in
No
your
one
Minecraft world?
came out, sadly, but the orange in this thing. You see that? I upgraded my cooling fan.
Hey, nice, nice. Is that cooling fan actually made in the USA?
It's a Glixel. It might be Chinese or it could be US. I have no idea. I know it's a performance racing fan and it does its job.
There's one way to tell how long it lasts.
It's lasted for, what, a couple months now?
Okay, so it's probably US then.
You know, a lot of people were pissed off and said, oh, it's too big for blah, blah, blah for a 50cc scooter. Mine's a fucking 80 because of the big bore, but it's still technically 50 engine. It's small as shit. It's smaller than my other fan and better. That's mainly because people don't know what the hell they're doing when they're installing this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Let's just say we don't take our dirt bikes to get fixed anymore. We do it ourselves.
Look at my mirrors.
Yo, that's sick, bro.
What she looks like from the front. I still haven't put on the underglow though. I gotta find a way to wire it to the ignition right there. Like if you pop the panel off right here, that panel, you'll be able to expose the other thing. And you can wire it into that. That way whenever you turn this on and then crank the bad boy up, your underglow will come on, and then this little control right here will change it to whatever color you want. Not too bad. And this is my Milwaukee Impact. You know what's funny?
What's that?
The seat accidentally locked my keys in it, and then I pried it upward a little bit and picked the lock by hand. And it's
Nice.
harder than it looked.
Right back.
Plus, look at the brakes, dude. These disc brakes. Shiny. Ooh, she's shining. Ooh. Still a little bit in there. It is what it is. That's why my hands are dirty. This crap. On. Babe, get that blue rag. Where's that blue rag at? And then I need my brake cleaner. The brake part's cleaner. Blue bottle? What the hell is it?
So, I don't have any yet.
Then how are you talking to us, Nate?
Before you say I'm on my computer, yes, I'm using my phone as hotspots.
I do that a lot in school. They don't like it. Maybe it's because their websites or their router restricts more than China does.
Oh! I got me some oil!
And I say that with a very fucking heavy ass evil heart right there.
Oh!
Robert, hotspot equals computer equals me talking on
use a hotspot too. School doesn't like it, but
Nate.
Yes, I see the fuel.
No, Nate.
The oil here.
what the hell is that
Not
noise?
oil. Coal. The small.
Okay.
Used
I thought I heard a giant fucking plane flying around outside. I was gonna say, that's not good.
I'm after this oil.
It's just the air conditioning outside my house.
Probably use that to lube your dick at night.
Hey, whoa. That's my job.
I knew this was actually the good stuff.
This is actually the good stuff.
I actually managed to stick my dick in this one.
Oh my god.
Yo, hold on. This is the fan, though. This is the fan that I replaced. This is a spare, though. I'm gonna show this to you. Give me a second. You're gonna love the color on it too. But this is a lot thicker than the one that was on my bike. Apparently, all the parts they gave me were Chinese and used like from 2009 and
That
2014.
does
Look at
not surprise me.
the new one.
Hey.
This one's solid as shit. There's nothing you can do to break it. I mean, unless you just absolutely obliterate it with a hammer, there's not much you can do.
Yeah, man. We just want good quality parts. I actually want to dig this deeper.
I figured out why, the belt was slipping. And, it happens to be this. If you look at this little, the slider right here, in my variator, when you put that down in there over
Hello.
the crankshaft, it sticks out too far, and it'll hold your variator faceplate that strikes your starter gear to spark the engine on. It'll pull it out too far into the cover, and then when you have that happen, this shit'll just be, it'll grab your belt like crazy. Your belt will start grabbing onto the front of this, right here, this thing, and it'll leave prints all over that sucker, and eventually it'll wear it out to the point where it's not usable anymore.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. This one's still good. It's a backup. I took it off and put my MYK that I had in the box on, and it works fine. Then I took off my Performance 8 grams. These I'm just going to use as a backup because honestly, these 8 gram roller weights right here, they slow the bike down instead of increasing the speed. So I'm probably just going to stick with these right here. As far as performance rollers, these are 6 gram Glixel roller weights. They actually work a lot better. And if I need to, I'll lower the thing so it'll take off quicker. But these right here, these are just a little bit too heavy, sadly.
Damn.
But I don't use anything but performance spark plugs now, so I mean, it is what it is. I also replaced my gas filter with a smaller one. This is the one that I replaced it with. I actually put this on the bike because I had 2 of them. The other one's already on there, but this seems to work better than the other one. It's got less airflow and more gas flow, and it's cleaner. And these spark plugs right here, I know it shows a white one on it, but these are there are three electrical diodes on it. These are what they are. Yeah, what the hell? Did Nate leave?
Yep.
Why'd he leave?
I don't know. His internet's been shit for the past like 3 hours though.
Yeah, there you go. Look at that. It's got 3 instead of like with this one over here. This is just going to be a normal spark plug. This sucker has 1, so it doesn't have as much room to travel, which means it's not going to last as long. The last one that I used of this burnt the fuck out real quick within like days, but at least it's a spare. So they're slightly bigger than the old ones I was using, but they work about the same.
Dude.
Not a problem.
It reminds me of the first bike we had. It was a Coolster. That was a piece of shit Chinese fucking masterpiece. And by masterpiece, I mean horrific wreck.
Dude, ours I got is a Chinese scooter, but it was my fault because I didn't maintain it properly in the beginning. And I had a lot of mixed information. But once I figured it out, it was like, no problem.
We got rid of ours. We couldn't fucking keep that thing running.
Really good. It's just, you gotta replace the parts on it, which is several $100s because I don't trust what they put in it. Being old, but if I had to properly maintain it, it wouldn't matter either way, you know. But just to be safe, I would have put everything with better parts.
Yeah.
But this is the drive, the spare I got is right in that. But nah, dude, the Coolsters, I don't know. I like the Ruckus.
Yeah, cool stores are shit.
That's my air intake filter. That sucker's got gas all in it that backlogged from the carburetor underneath. Piece of shit. I need to get a standard 18 mil carb. Now, I do know that the other filter that I had on was a cone filter. That actually sucked in too much air, but when I swapped the carb, I might be able to actually use the air filter that I have, the cone filters. Where are they? Are they over here, Ben? The little white filter boxes. You know what I'm talking about? Give me a second. Here's one. Yeah, these. I got one. Yeah, this right here. This is what I want to put on it. See if it'll work because I only tested it with my 20mm carb, but it might work. Now, where is my 20mm carb? In here, the duffel bag. It's in the duffel bag. Hold on. You gotta excuse the mess. He just moved into this place not too long ago, so it's still relatively bad.
Yeah, moving in's always a tedious process.
Terrible. I can't tell you how many vacuum hoses I replaced doing the swaps for these things. But this is my 20mm carb that I had.
Wow.
And I fucked up that little pin in there. It's a little bit bigger than the 18 that I got. I got an 18mm carb on it now, but this one right here just had issues. It's brand new, so I might still sell it. You know, but I drained the gasoline out of that. And then, I do have, you know how, like, they take the head off the top of the cylinder for, the big bore kits and shit?
Yeah.
They let me keep my 50cc cylinder head for, my bike. See? That's my 50. Look at that sucker. Gaskets are busted, dude. I need new gaskets. They ruined it. This shit.
This kind of reminds me of the time I took apart an engine in auto class a couple years back.
Hey, doing this mechanic work is fun.
We took apart a lawnmower engine.
I love it. Huh?
We took apart a lawnmower engine.
Oh, jeez. That sounds terrifying.
No, it was actually pretty easy.
Not for lawnmowers. I don't fuck with lawnmowers too much. Anything with blades on it, nah, you're good.
No. We took the engine off the lawnmower. Like, we took the engine out. We had to... Like, we had to see if it would start after we took it apart and put it back together.
Jeez, dude.
Granted, we got ours to start.
If it didn't, you'd have ended up having to figure out what the hell was going on.
Yeah, we got ours to start for a couple minutes.
It only took a couple minutes, he said?
Yeah, it only ran for a couple of minutes.
It only ran for a couple minutes. Was it like a small engine?
Yeah, it was pretty small. It was pretty small.
That's my old ignition coil right here.
I could carry that thing around with one hand. It was an engine that small.
this is my old ignition coil right here. You see how bad it was? He's just getting old. It's got a lot of grime inside that could be.
It's all fucked up.
That works.
Hello there, who joined? What is my alarm? My alarm is alarm. That's not a joke. The sound is literally called alarm.
Mine's called By the Seaside.
Yo, Robert, how do you tell if a CDI box is
What? Okay.
Fuck, dude. Okay. Why was he doing that?
Where'd he go?
Dude, what the fuck? Yeah, Rob.
Yeah.
How do you know whether or not your CDI box, mine's a 6-pin, but how do you know whether or not it's an AC or a DC? Because if you use an AC and it's a DC, it'll fuck your bike up, and I don't want to do that. I don't even know if mine is DC or an AC.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, because mine's a 6-pin, and they come in 5 and 6 pins, but I'm trying to put in a racing CDI with a no rev limiter, and I don't know what I need to get, an AC racing one or a DC. I mean, it sits like right up under the floorboard right here, but I'm worried that if I put the wrong one in, I'll fuck the bike up. You don't even have an AC or a DC CDI on your bikes, do you?
I don't think so, no.
Jeez. I wish I had a dirt bike. Basically, it's that little box that controls the spark and the speed and all. The rev on the RPM.
Yeah, no, mine's all manual.
Yours is what?
Mine's all completely manual.
Jeez, dude.
Shit. You know what's great about the manual dirt bikes, though, is they're a lot easier.
I know.
The thing with the manual dirt bikes, though, it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier to ride. You have more control. Okay, how does someone think there's water in a gas can? What mentally retarded fool would think that?
Wait, where?
Nate said he was watching a video about some idiot who thought water was inside of a gas can.
Dude, you know, if you get water in your gas, it's easy. If you got like a leak in your gas can, yeah. But other than that, you'd have to intentionally put fucking
Water in there.
yourself. What a dummy. Oh, God. Now the question is, did he ever make it past the first letter of the alphabet?
Highly doubt it.
Or yet, did he make it to the first letter of the alphabet?
Highly doubt it.
This guy
Jesus, dude.
What, Nate? What does he
I
do?
gotta call CPS because I'm running out of medication for my acid reflux. I need my omeprazole, otherwise I'm fucked in my stomach. I won't be able to work.
Oh,
I'll be in the
damn.
bed. Babe, we can have chips here. Okay, good. We need to go to that, more. Said anytime between Monday through Friday, right? Okay. Dude, look at that filter, man. That looks nice.
You got the cover for it?
Huh?
You got the cover for it? The fabric that goes around it?
The fabric is like a steel mesh.
No, do you
Doesn't
have
a cover?
like the outer cover for the filter?
Yeah, no, there's no outer cover. What you're thinking of is the one that looks like a marshmallow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, this is a different type of cone filter. There's this one.
Ah.
This is all the.
Because like the
I'm
cool store
thinking
that I
about
had,
do they work any better?
I don't know. The cool store that I had one, and it was still a piece of shit. So
I mean, if it's got a cover, I would think that, you know, it's taking in less air, which means more of a chance for the engine to run properly. But if it's running like shit, it's probably because it's not getting enough air or it's getting too much air. I was used to this for 20 millimeters of time. In fact, hold on, let me see if I can put it on there on the 20.
every time we had to change that filter, or not change it, but clean it, because we would just clean it. It was a pain in the ass to get off and get back on. Because it was wrapped around a bunch of the shit inside. I'm so glad we got water-cooled bikes now.
That's the filter when it's on a carb, though. That's what it's supposed to look like anyway. Robert.
Yo. Hello? The fuck? Am I dead? Am I dead?
No.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I gotta go, guys.
Alright. Have a good one.
Alright, you too, man. Peace.
See ya. Take it easy.
You too. Bye.
Peace. Yeah, he had to go. You didn't hear him? Dumbass. Dude, Nate, I'm telling you. Learn about history. Learn about history. That should come in useful.
History channel?
No. Just, like, watch history documentaries. That shit comes in useful. And not just for political correctness. I was in a debate with somebody earlier. And it was about World War II. And about the bombing of Japan. Nagasaki and Hiroshima. I like the idea. Glenda was inhumane. And I said, well, the Japanese had fought through hell, and they had chosen suicide over being captured by Americans. Imagine the death rates if we invaded their mainland, the majority of which would have been by suicide. No. The Japanese would have committed suicide rather than surrender the Americans. They did on all the islands. The impact of that, if we did a land invasion through their mainland country, would have been devastating. So we bombed him. And he shut up after that. Yes. You know, history does repeat itself. 2236. Yep, 1036, 2236. Wait, you're moving? I thought you were moving to Ohio. You're moving to Cincinnati, right?
Yeah, Cincinnati, Ohio.
Oh yeah, you'll be an hour ahead of me.
Yeah.
Cause it's 2337 over there.
I just realized the problem moving
You gotta drag your ass all the way across the country.
jet lag.
Nate, when I moved here, the only jet lag I had was the fact that I didn't go to bed until 3 hours later. And I enjoyed it. There is not really a big difference. All you'll notice is that, hey, it's 3 hours later than it usually is. Oh well. Now, if you're going
I
from...
get jet lag.
Go ahead. If you're going from America to, let's say, China, that's probably going to be a big difference.
Then you're basically fucked.
Yeah, you won't make it out alive. I wouldn't make it out alive. I'd get arrested. Because knowing me, I would say some pro-American shit the second I get off the plane.
My mom wouldn't make it off alive because of name.
Her name.
Kim Jong-un. You can't have the same name.
That's in North Korea. That's North Korea. That's Fat Man Land.
Yeah.
Can't really call him Fat Man anymore. He lost a bunch of weight. He's still fat though.
Yeah, didn't he lose like 100 pounds?
Yeah, but he's still fat. That is just socialism at its. That is socialism at its finest works right there.
Me and my mom might be fucked.
Nate, Americans aren't even allowed to enter that country.
In fact, I'll probably call. I actually do have the United States Air Force number on speed dial because I've been talking to a recruiter. In fact, I have the Air Force recruiter's phone number, the Navy SEALs, Air Force, Navy. Wow, if Colonel heard me say that, I would
You'd be 20 feet under.
probably not be living right now.
Probably is an understatement.
The Navy SEALs, Air Force, I would be dead.
You know, I respect the majority of the military. The majority. The generals up in Congress, however, are a disgrace to this country.
I respect the Air Force, the Navy, and the one above Air Force.
I don't respect the generals in Congress.
Damn, what was her name?
General Milley. You talking about him?
The Army.
Oh. Yeah, Milley is a general, if you can even call him that. supposed to provide sufficient evidence, or not evidence, but sufficient advice to the President of the United States. He claims he told Biden to leave troops in Afghanistan and that Biden completely turned his back on it. If that is true, we are fucked. Biden claims that nobody gave him any heads up. If that is true, we are also fucked. One of them's lying. However, it does prove one thing. The government doesn't belong to us anymore.
I'm afraid
That's why we need to take it back.
Robert,
That's why we need to take it back. That's why we have guns, damn it. What, Nate?
have
Have
you ever
I ever had what?
pops popcorn mixed?
Popcorn and what?
Hot sauce.
Yes, that is good.
I know.
Just fucking pour the whole bottle in there. That shit's fucking good. I love hot sauce.
I love the hot sauce that you get when it's all this. And when I said, I bet you so you can't down an entire bottle with the world's hottest hot sauce.
You wouldn't have a stomach right now if you did that.
Well, granted, it was 5 years ago.
No. You wouldn't have a stomach at the end of that. Know your limits. Hot sauce is good, but know your limits. Keep yourself alive.
Down an entire bottle of hot understatement.
Unless you're dying to save someone else or this country, it's not really a good thing, is it?
I didn't gulp the entire bottle down. I literally shook all of it out onto the wings.
Ah. Yeah. You should try native ghost wings. If you have native's wings, though, they'll make you sign a waiver. Hey, if you want to know an example of what happens, I'm here. I'm still here. I had 2 plates of those things.
Signed 2 of those waivers.
I had 2 plates of those fuckers.
Yeah, my parents were not happy. My parents were not happy.
Shit, I couldn't sign the waiver. I wasn't 18. My mom signed it for me. This was like 4 years ago.
No, you're eating them,
You see,
oh my.
I'd be able to sign it now. I'd be able to sign it now.
Robert, you make a trip back down here, like if your mom's down here for like the Maricopa movie and
Tell you what, Nate, if you can track my mom's truck down and strap yourself to the trailer and not get mistaken as an illegal alien, that might just work. Good luck, because they're everywhere.
Is it weird? I kind of want to do that.
Hey, if you tell them you're an illegal alien, they might let you pass through, you know?
Wait, what city?
What?
To pass through like Chicago and Illinois?
What about Chicago and Illinois?
Go through them to get to San Antonio, Texas.
Nate, I think you need to learn the geographic system of this country.
Yes, I know. As soon as I said it,
Okay, first off, Chicago is inside of Illinois, right? It's a city. Unfortunately, not a good one. And second, they are really far up north compared to where I'm at.
wait, I think I have to pass through Chicago, Illinois to even get into Cincinnati.
Nope, Cincinnati's even further south than Chicago.
Okay, good. Robert, it's gonna be a painful 3.5-day drive.
You could get there in 2 days. Trust me, it's possible. You can get there in 48 hours. Maybe even less.
Non-stop.
Non-stop. Of course, you can stop for like a couple minutes, but like, no sleeping.
So, yeah, I would probably...
Don't ask how I know this.
Entire body.
Nate, don't ask how I know this. 2018 was a great year. I got to see several states, including California several times. You see, I saw quite a bit of states in that year, and the only one that kept progressively getting worse every time I went back was California.
Yeah.
The rest either stayed the same or maybe improved a little bit. For the most part, though, stayed the same. California is the only one that got noticeably worse every time I went back. And I noticed more windmills. Or not windmills, wind turbines.
Robert, in 20... Robert, in days.
What?
October 28th.
Something about October 28th? Dude, Nate, I'm buying my own candy this year.
In 26 days, on October 28th, at 1 o'clock a.m., I will be on to...
Wait a minute. 4 plus 26 is 30. Today's the 4th. In 26 days, it'll be the 30th.
Where's my phone?
Nate. In 26 days, it'll be the 30th. 4 plus 26 is not 28. Trust me.
Okay, in 25 days.
That's... That's the 29th.
Okay, 24 days. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. 24.
24 days.
I have no idea. Wait, hold on. 7, 14, 21. That's a Thursday. 7, 14, 21. That's 3 Mondays. Plus 3 is Thursday. California. I'm sorry to hear that.
No. Not California. But
You know, it's very hard to think of a worse place than California besides the third world countries. Of course, those are terrible. $22.52. Why the fuck is my phone tracking my location? What are you doing?